Good morning. Today is day 1424 of us living the van life lifestyle. We are a family of 3 traveling through Montana. We are here in Glacier National Park. We're staying at the St. Mary campground here on the east side of the park. We're just about to get breakfast going, and we'll be cooking some eggs and beef sausages for the family. Today is a very cold and gloomy and wet day. We're not sure what we're gonna do for today. We'll do some planning in a little bit. Let's get the day started. Hey Spence, you already watching Elmo this early? Yeah. I'm mixing banana with an egg because Spencer doesn't love the egg texture and taste yet, but he does like the sweetness of banana. And this is the only way that he'll take eggs right now. Even though we have an induction cooktop, for the most part we will use our camp stove, which runs on butane, while we're on the road without shore power. And that's because the induction actually uses a lot of battery power. So we opt to just use this while we're kind of on the go. And this is the view that we got from our campsite. Pretty nice spot. It's just a little bit gloomy out, but good views of the mountains in the back here. Pretty nice. You go, Spence. We plan on leaving Glacier National Park today to head back into Kalispell. The checkout time for this campground here is at 12 noon, and we'll make our drive back there at that time. It's going to be about a 2.5 hour drive back to the city. The original plan for us coming to Glaciers was to continue north and head into the Canadian Rockies, going to Banff and the other national parks in Canada. But because we were stuck in Billings due to our deer accident with the van, it delayed our entire trip by 1.5 months, which made the weather really cold now and not the most ideal condition to be visiting the Rockies. We were talking about it yesterday. We're thinking the plan now is to make a U-turn and head back south to warmer climates. We will be back in the mountains later on in the winter time because this year we got a ski pass, the Epic Pass, which gives us unlimited ski access to a lot of the nicest mountains in the country. And so rather than being in the cold this whole time, and if we're not skiing, we don't want to be in the cold. So we're going to be making our way back south. We don't know exactly where yet, but that's the plan for now. So that's the good thing about van life, is that when conditions change and timing change, we can always just pivot and go somewhere else to whatever is more comfortable for our family. Spencer saw Rena eating noodle, which he loves. Even though he finished with his, he's still eating more. And someone was asking me about how we shower in the van, or while living in the van, and let me show you guys real quick. This is our wet shower area. We have, when we're not using it, we kind of use it as storage for now. I mean, there's a bunch of extra stuff. Usually it's not that busy. So we have a box here. We got our toilet down here, which is underneath the this rug here. Let me show you. This is our toilet. Looks like a normal toilet. This toilet, name of this toilet that we got is Dry Flush. I talked about it in a previous video where we don't like the function of it. It's like it's $1,000 toilet, this one right here. It uses these cartridges that you put in, and basically what it does is when you press the button to quote-unquote flush, it twists the solids into a little bag, and then it just pushes the bag down. You can Google it. It's called Dry Flush. You'll see how that works, but we don't like the function for various reasons. I'm not going to go into it now. So the toilet is here. We have a box here where we put our cat litter and a little scoop. We use cat litter for number twos. It dries up the poop, and it actually doesn't stink. What really stinks is number one, the pee. And for pee, we'll be completely transparent here. We use these bins here, which is the actual cat litter bin. This is a perfect size, and we'll just go in here. This is our number one. And this is the shower itself. It's a normal shower head. We got the knob here, got our soaps and stuff here. It's a little bit messy. I mean, this is real van life. We're not doing this for show. So we actually showered yesterday, and the truth of it is we don't shower every day. We did shower yesterday because we're here in a campground and we have a good amount of battery, and we kind of watch how much battery and how much water we have when we decide if we want to take a shower in the van. When we turn on our hot water heater, it's a 2.5 gallon hot water heater, which uses power to heat up the water. And when we turn on for like 15 minutes, it uses maybe like 15% of our battery. So we use it wisely, and then we see how much water we have and when the next fill up is going to be, or where there is water available. We started with like, I think close to full before we came here. And every shower for us, the three of us, will take probably maybe a quarter or close to half of the water supply that we have. So we're very strategic. And when we're not showering, we'll use like baby wipes. We have a ton of baby wipes because we have our toddler to clean ourselves. Yeah, that's the truth of it. Oh, and when I say that we use like a quarter to a half of the water supply, our freshwater tank is 40 gallons in total. We'll use maybe 10 to 20 gallons of water depending on how long the shower is. Alright, let me show you guys where we parked last night. It's raining out right now, drizzle. Yeah, this is our site, St. Mary's Campground. We got a fire pit here, we got a picnic table and a tent pad. Not an awfully big site, but it's got some nice views, but you can't really see it right now. And fairly empty today, or last night. Not many people are coming to Glaciers this time of year. It's the off season now, everything is kind of closed. And that's one of the reasons why we're leaving too. None of the visitor centers are open right now. There's one that opens on the weekend, which we went to yesterday. And then the Going to the Sun Road is closed, and Logan's Pass is closed today as well. So we're gonna make our way out of the park and back to Kalispell. Spencer, there you are! Fuel at the east side of the park is like $1 more expensive than the west side. We're still a little bit more than half fuel, so we should be able to make it, no problem. Alright, let's make the drive back. It's going to be a 2.5 hour drive back to Kalispell. Can you see yourself? It's a rainy and foggy day today. Not the best day to be driving through the mountains.
Shouldn't you think about tribe tension? Watch your words.
Spencer just woke up from his nap. It was a 2.5 hour drive, and today's drive wasn't the most ideal timing for him because we started our drive at like 12:15. He normally naps around 1:30 to 2 o'clock, so it took him a little bit later, or he napped earlier than his normal schedule, and in between his nap he actually woke up and had like a little snack and then fell back asleep. Not the most ideal because we want to time our drives usually with his nap, which would be around like 1:32. Sometimes that's it's not convenient to do that, but he did have a good nap though. And we're now back in Kalispell. We're about to walk around Walmart for a little bit, pick up some groceries, some fruits. Yeah, so I'm gonna end the video here. We're just gonna walk around Walmart and pick up the few things for the van. And later on, we're just gonna pick up some takeout from Famous Dave. We missed that beef brisket, so good. And we're gonna look for a place to stealth camp in the city. And yeah, and that's it. We will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Bye bye.